I'm actually going to charge my heroes across and see what happens. There we go.
For the light. Right.
Yeah. Just passing on through, yeah? Fucking bodyguard.
For the light. Right. For the light.
Engage. Down here.
Do not fear. The light is with us.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Right.
Bit bloodier than I would like, but there you go. And a Tome of Intelligence +2.
I'll check it out.
I am here. Very wise.
Maybe I should have given it to our healer, but it's fine.
For honor.
Command me. At once.
We shall
Can't
not
cure
falter.
disease with that, but that's fine.
Right.
Do that so at least make yourself immune to stuns, boost people, hit him with that. Improve the heals. Heal him.
Say the word. We shall not falter. It shall be done. The light is with us.
I swear.
I am here. For honor.
Oh damn, he did drop a rune. I didn't see it. I keep forgetting to save. And I keep reloading the wrong save too.
Shall not falter.
I am able to help, sire.
For the light.
Okay. Group up.
By my honor.
Charge.
Very wise. Right. By my honor. For the light. By my honor. For the light.
For my for honor.
Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving.
For honor. For my it shall be done.
Do not fear. The light is with
Attack.
Your
Move
honor.
back.
We shall not falter.
It shall be done. At once.
Sounds good.
I
Oh, yes, right. Killing him just shunts you in. So it was the Guardian. Did we ever see the Guardian's form in the original? I don't think we did. The Guardian was just a voice. So it's the Guardian, rather than the Order Shadows himself.
Shall not falter.
I swear.
I'll take it.
It's vulnerable right now.
Absolutely.
I'll take it.
For Arkain. For the king.
Do not fear. I might
Ready for round 2.
for King Tyrannus.
Sounds interesting.
When they start shouting about things that don't actually exist in this setting, I always imagine like, hey Glenn, who's this King Tyrannus you're talking about? Oh no, it just feels red. Damn it, I didn't mean to do that.
At once. It shall be done. For the king. For Arkain.
I'll take it.
Shall not falter.
It shall be done. Absolutely. For the king.
Come old friend, let us fight side by side once again.
For the silver hand.
Kazar, the fist of Kazardius.
I'll check it out. You're asking.
The Dragon Knight.
Shall not falter.
I'm still down, people. We arrived just in time. The demon eye is still intact. That's good. Its power shall serve us well. You know, though, since this artifact is fully intact and losing any of its power, perhaps we should take it back to the mainland before making any hasty decisions. Just to be safe. Why? I can handle it, Salmar. You trust me, don't you? They don't understand, Adele. They'll lock this power away rather than allow you to use it. They are blinded by their ignorance. Of course I trust you, Adele. Just saying the last time you absorbed the shard as soon as you could, with enough time according to your words. Now that we have the time, why not use it? We don't want to get hurt. You're being ridiculous. I handle the shard quite well, as you may remember. I can wield this power, there's no need to research it. If we bring it back, it'll just cause a never-ending discussion about whether we should use it or not. We have no time for these discussions. The Empire has to be saved, and I will be the one to save it. I'll save it myself if I have to, no matter the price, as General Budko would say. Adele. Let her tell more. This is the path she has chosen. This is what true power feels like. Wow. It is both overwhelming and... Adele, are you feeling alright? There is absolutely no reason to worry, Salmar. As I said, I can handle it. I just need a moment. We should return her to the mainland to rest. She looks like she needs a healer. No. No, I need no healer. I'm feeling better than ever. We should go to the front lines. I will blast the demonic invaders and destroy them once and for all. And then the orcs. Then all others will stand in my way. Nothing can stop me now. I am the Empire's greatest weapon in this conflict. I warned you this would happen, Salmar. Just as I thought. She's completely drunk on her newfound power. Combined with the obsession to prove herself, it is too dangerous. I have to take her into custody. Sir Chevron, stand down. This is not your decision to make. I am. Sympathy blinds you, force blinds you, Salmar. No longer fit to lead this expedition. Guards, take the girl into custody. I have a name. Adele, what have you done? I didn't mean to. Adele, I asked you only to use this power if you were absolutely sure you could control it. I trusted you to do so. I feared that was no longer the case. No, Salmar, please, let me explain. I can... Adele, you just killed several loyal soldiers of the Empire. Yes, they tried to take you in, but it was for your own safety and the safety of those around you. They didn't mean to harm you, and you murdered them. You couldn't control yourself. They'll lock me away for this. I'll never be able to use my powers. Salmar, please, don't let them lock me away. All I wanted was... They won't lock you away, Adele. I won't allow that to happen. Glenn, I am so sorry. General Greymore. Wait. I can feel something about him. Something demonic. This isn't the real General Greymore. Not bad, Adele. You can order you use your new powers quite well. Did I forget to grab the orb? Dreadlords. Yeah, I did. Dreadlord scum. So this is all you're doing. Don't be ridiculous, Paladin. Adele made these decisions all by herself. I was merely watching. Lying creature, you'll pay for this. I don't think so. Now we can talk without any interference, my good Adele. My name is Largot. I've been watching you for a while now. You control the power you possess. I can help you with that. I killed them. Indeed, but it felt good, didn't it? They were going to put you in prison, and they would have never let you out again. Don't feel too bad for them. As you already know, the Kazardius Order has a dark history, and its members are hardly honorable. You have a lot of power, Adele, but you lack direction. I cannot give you what you need myself. I know where you can find it. You're a Dreadlord. You are untrustworthy. I want to use these powers to destroy your kind. Joining forces with one of you will be rather counterproductive. You'll find that I have nothing in common with the rabble you and the Empire fight against. On the contrary, I'm most interested in seeing your Emperor win this conflict. I don't believe you, but my powers show me that you're telling the truth. This is presence, at least. You'll find that you and I have more in common than you think, Adele. But let's save this for another day. I can open this gate for you. Behind it, you'll find what you need. If you truly wish to serve the Empire, this is the path you have to take. Why are you doing this? How can I be certain this is not some kind of trick? You can't. It is your decision, Adele, as it has always been. You can either allow yourself to be held down by others and continue the rest of your life in prison, or refuse to let others decide over your own fate. If I don't find a way to control my new powers effectively, it may cause more harm. If I want to serve the Empire, the choice is easy. Indeed it is, Adele. Indeed it is. I'm annoyed I forgot the orb. Welcome, my dear Adele. I'm so glad you finally arrived. I've been waiting for you. Who are you, succubus? How do you know my name? Are you in league with Largot? In her manner of speaking, I am Lisara, former master assassin of Demon Legions and co-leader of the Blooddrinker Legion, until that cursed bar destroyed it all and I ended up here. Neither alive nor truly dead, I've been cursed to remain here until the end of times. But now that you're here, I can escape. I didn't say that I would free you. I'm here to gain better control of my power so that I can win this war for the Empire. I failed to see how freeing you would help me achieve that goal. Come on, my dear Adele, you're smarter than that. You know that I'm about to offer you a deal. I know what you need. Your problem is that you cannot control your powers. The problem is... Your problem is not. The problem is that you do not have enough power yet. You'll be able to control them soon. You're very skilled and merely need to adapt to your new powers. All you need is time. What I can offer you is far more precious than control. I can offer you even more power. While I'm imprisoned in these cursed halls, I've been able to watch you. I've been watching over you since you entered these lands. I've read your mind from afar, my dear Adele. I know you better than you know yourself. I truly understand you, unlike your so-called friends. You've been drawn to General Greymore ever since you first met him, haven't you? I've no idea what you're talking about. The Shining Knight freeing you from Orc captivity? How romantic. There's something special about him, isn't there? I know you better than anyone else. You and I, together, we can handle everything. With my help, you can defeat the demon legions and all of your enemies. Nothing could stop us. Your mind is an open book to me, Adele. Let me show you. Do you remember your childhood, Adele, dear Adele? Growing up in a family of warriors and mages, while your tutors told you of your potential, your very own family told you were weak, useless. Your tutors can say whatever they want. You're not going to join the war. Your weakness will be the end of you, and I won't have a member of my family, no matter how pathetic, dishonor the family name by dying while crying like a baby. Oh. It's free Vampedazzi. Father, I'm not weak. I've become much more powerful if only. Powerful? Ha! You call yourself powerful? You are nothing, Adele. Nothing but a little baby girl. Nothing but a massive disappointment. What your father means to say, Adele, is it is too dangerous. You're not ready yet. You're just too young. But Corey joined the military when she was... Your sister was already stronger back then than you will ever be. This is unfair. I just want to... You know what? Go, join our forces. We'll see how long it takes until we have enough of you and your crying. I won't stand this weakness of yours any longer. You are not my daughter. You are no Red Fist. Be gone. Father, I had completely forgotten how heartless he was. How weak he made me feel. They never understood. My parents, my brothers and sisters, they're all too ignorant to see my potential. They are useless, not me. You're not useless, Adele. You never were. You just allowed those around you to pull you down. Prove them wrong. Accept my help and take my power. I can help you, and I will if you let me. Yes, I will take your power and show them all. Indeed, my dear. Find the altar room. We'll meet there so I can give you the power you seek. But be careful. I couldn't get rid of all the guardians my enemies left here. Lisara promises Adele to give her the power she needs to prove her worth, and save the Empire, of course. While Adele has already absorbed enormous power through the Shard, and the demon eye she absorbed has already gained enormous power. She needs more. If a renegade demoness wants to join forces to fight a common enemy, why limit oneself? General Bolko will put it. The ends justify the means, and there's no better end than the demon legions losing the war. Nothing?
I'll take
Nothing.
it.
She's now maxed out. Spirit Beast. Okay, it's now probably down as Felguard. She still has a point left over.
I'll check it.
Presumably for you to buy her ultimate.
I'll take it.
I'm Footman,
I can help.
Father.
Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it.
You are not my daughter.
Sounds interesting. What's the plan? Sounds good.
You can only have one.
What's the plan?
You've become more powerful, Adele. Powerful enough to outcast the father who told you were weak and useless. And still, you need more power. Adele has turned herself in. She has confessed that she killed several members of the Kazardius order out of rage. She also collaborated with a Dreadlord and allowed him to slay Salomar. She's still powerful. We can't throw away a powerful tool just like that. The Kazardius will want blood, Gerdon. Adele's too powerful, but not powerful enough to take on the entire order. and those who side with them, like the Paladin orders who just lost their leader. Then let them have blood. Send Adele to the front lines first thing in the morning. Let her throw her uncontrollable powers at the enemy until she dies. Tell her that this is the only way she can atone for what she's done. It is a shame. She shouldn't have to suffer like this. If she'd only been more powerful, then we'd have a reason to protect her from the Order. What a waste. You know, I understand why you like Blen. I, for one, think I prefer this Bloodclaw fellow. I like his style. This will never happen. The Paladins be damned. I will take your power and become the most powerful human of all time. The Emperor himself will fear me. So it shall be, my dear. So it's possible that the vision she had of her father is a manipulation. In the second book, Human Book, when you do that quest, the manipulation is the vision of a kindly father. In reality, he was a cunt. But here, you're seeing the vision of a cunt. And she's saying, oh, I forgot all this. I think that's the demoness manipulating her memories. Maybe the father wasn't as much of a cunt in this version. Maybe it's flopped around. Or maybe it was, and she's just spinning it differently, or maybe the memories were suppressed to some degree, so she could hit her like a freight train here for the manipulation, if she's been watching her since she entered these lands, you know?
Sounds interesting. I'll check it out. Sounds
Because they
good.
did emphasize... Actually, no, that was in the first Human Book. They emphasized that she was a noble girl, and tired it out on one of the guards being like, being hesitant in, risking a ton of men for some random mage. They never specified she was a noble girl, but spasmed out all the same. In this, I don't think they ever mentioned her being a noble. That was the first Human Book. My simple point I was getting at there was you can't really freak out on someone if you deliberately danced around making a fucking point. You know? You can't really get pissy about it, it's kind of fucking stupid. But, it's nobles for you. But yeah, they never... In the first Human Book, they specified her being a noble. In here, they didn't. They were just saying that a mage and her cohort had been taken captive. They never specified her being of a noble descent. And she was always only referenced as Adele. Much like in the first one, but... Here, the story's all brought together. So, her not being a noble... the noble family not being mentioned would be a deliberate choice. It's quite possible the whole Red Fist idea came in later on, her being the Red Fist daughter came in as a later on change, like it's book 2 thing. Like, remember I was saying with Sasragarn, him being a coward and a craven and stealing glory was only brought in book 2. He wasn't like that in book 1. That was brought in to make his sister seem better, to make her the obvious choice and to, root for her. They had to weaken Sasragarn to amp her up. So, it feels like the Red Fist thing was kind of similar, Well, it was a book 2 thing. Here, the story's all brought together, so her family not being referenced or her not being noted as a noble, basically, it's possible that the father disinheriting her or throwing her out of the family is still a thing. It may not be a manipulation of Lisara. That's what I'm getting at. In the first Human Book, they noted her as a noble, but never noted the family. Here, they never noted her as a noble or the family. So, yeah.
Sounds interesting.
And they did mention the other guy, the Paladin, having sympathy for her. So maybe he knows what her family was like, and that's why he's trying to be grandfather to her. I don't think the dude's dead. It sounded like a sleep spell. That was the sound effect he put.
I'll take care of it.
So,
I'll check it out. Sounds interesting. I can help. What's the plan? I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting.
Attack.
That's curious.
Terrible. Tank he is not.
What's the plan? I'll check it out. That's curious. Sounds interesting. Sounds good. Sounds interesting. I can help. I'll take care of it.
Nice.
I'm trying to think here.
Yeah, Mark of Chaos is an incredibly powerful move. Short cooldown, hits hard, and doesn't cost too much. It's a very good move.
Sounds interesting.
The Dwarven Hero's ult in the book 2 was so much weaker than it, and it was the dude's fucking ult.
I'll take care of it.
It's basically the same spell, but just
I can
weaker.
help. I'll check it out.
And there's no upside to it in the slightest.
Sounds good. I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it. I'll check it out. Sounds interesting. I'll check it out. Sounds good. I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting. Sounds good. I'll check it out. I'll take care of it. Sounds good. I'll take care of it. I'll check it out. I'll take care of it. I'll check it out. Sounds good. I'll check it out. Sounds interesting. That's curious.
And we gotta gave her this gem.
I'll check it out. Sounds interesting.
And also, just actually, Salmar could be dead. Maybe this is their way of getting, like, oh, you want to cheat out items? Like, haha, Salmar just dies instead. You don't get anything. Like trying to get the extra orb off fake Blaine, you know? It's just like, haha, Salmar's just dead instead.
Sounds good. I'll take care of it. I'll check it out.
But this second vision is definitely a manipulation of Lisara to bring her to her side.
I can help.
There's no two ways about it.
Shh. I'm trying to think here.
You're too dangerous, Dell. I have no other choice.
I'll check it out. That's curious. Sounds interesting. Sounds good. I'll take care of it.
Ooh. Does have a taunt move. Ooh, God. They are clumped up nicely.
Sounds interesting.
If I give myself enough time, I can easily do this again.
I'll check it out. Sounds good. I'll take care of it.
Do a combo.
I can help. Sounds good. I'll take care of it. Shh. I'm trying to think here. I'll check it out. Sounds interesting. Sounds good. I'll take care of it. I'll check it out.
Into magic.
Sounds interesting.
I'm glad the hero damage type is a damage type. Because otherwise she would never actually be able to hit him right now when he goes into this form.
I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting. What's the plan? I'll check it out. Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it. Sounds good.
Could you transform back, goddammit?
I'll take care of it. I'll check it out. Sounds interesting. Sounds good. That's curious. Sounds interesting. I can help. What's the plan?
I'm hoping things work out for Adele as they kind of did in the one ending of the... Well, in the human book endings. Where she actually gets control over Lisara. And it's thus... the power she wants and control over herself.
Sounds good. I can help. I'll take care of it. Sounds good. I'll check it out.
Excellent.
I'll take care of it. I'll check it out. I can help. Sounds good. That's good.
But yeah, I hope things work out for her like that. At least it's somewhat of a good ending. If she's gonna go down the demon corruption route, at least she ends up in, you know, dominance of herself, you know?
I'll take care of it.
She doesn't end up a demon slave or,
I'll
you
take
know,
care of it. I'll check it out.
you know, completely fucked up. Just mostly.
What's the plan? Sounds interesting. That's good.
You know, for someone who hates resorting to violence, you're very good at it.
I'll check it out. I can help. I'll take care of it.
The actual blend would have discouraged her, and
I'll
she
take
may
care
have actually listened.
Sounds good.
If the actual blend was here, it would have been helpful. Oh, she might have listened. Here I am with Sarah. I now understand you're the only one who really understands how I feel and who I am, and the only one who can help me. Come closer. Together, my dear, we can accomplish whatever we want. I will be free, and you'll not only be able to fully control your powers, you'll have mine as well. What needs to be done? We'll transform my spirit into your body, Adele. Through you, I'll be free. Through me, you'll have more power than you could possibly dream of. Your enemies will tremble before you. There's no need to worry, my dear. I won't be able to control you, nor do I want to. We have the same goals. We both want to see the downfall of the demons. We both want to be free of those who seek to chain us. I am the best friend and partner you could ask for, Adele. And you are the best I could ask for. Come, let us begin. Yes, we shall. I think that's actually the symbol in the dwarven move. Now, my dear, we are one. Together, we are unstoppable. This is overwhelming. I'll need some time to get used to this. Don't worry, my dear Adele. We'll have more than enough time when we return to the mainland. But first, there's some unfinished business to take care of. Chevron, you're quite persistent. I thought you were dead. I also thought you'd been intelligent enough not to follow me if you were still alive. It takes more than your magical tricks to get rid of me. The blood of my soldiers is on your hands, Adele. There is no Salmar here to protect you. You will pay for what you've done. I've learned much about you and your order, my dear Chevron. A little scared boy raised by abusive parents, sold to an order with a history darker than the armors you wear, rising the ranks for intrigue, using slave trade to get riches and further your station. What the masters of the order approve. What the? Your lips move when a voice switches between yours and the voice of a demon. What have you done? Of course. You stopped this little slave trade business when you started having second thoughts, because the slave girl your business partners killed. How old was she? 3, 4, 5? How many others died like she did, you wondered? The futures of how many children have you destroyed? Get out of my head, vile demon! Tell me, Chevron, who's really vile here? The demoness for being a demoness, or you for being a wolf hiding in sheep's clothing? You are an evil man, Chevron. Then again, your order isn't exactly what humans consider an honorable organization either. You're all just trying to hide it. But you cannot hide yourself from me. Stop! Get out of my head! Adele, put an end to this madness. Kill me if you must. I regret it. All of it. I don't know, Chevron. Now that I know who you really are, I think that you deserve some punishment. If you allow Adele, my dear, I can make him atone for his sins if you let me. I won't stop you, Lisara. No, what are you doing? Redeeming you. Now he's yours, Adele. I've broken his mind. The former slaver has become the slave. How wonderfully poetic, don't you think? I await your orders. He was a bad man once, but did he really deserve this? Don't let his talk of regrets get to you, my dear. He would have said anything just to make it stop. And even if he did feel sorry for what he did, does that undo any of his crimes? No, I guess not. Through him, the secret of Garazar order will be yours to command, Adele. Come, let us leave this island. Both your powers and your new forces will be put to good use. So Chevron the Black survives, and through him we get to control the order, as with Adele. What about the other guy, Salmar? I'm swearing he's still just knocked out.